Welcome back to the Queen Rising podcast. I'm your host, Misty, and I have been coaching women on how to regain their energy and feel more like themselves again since 2015. And today, I want to talk about something that most people are not talking about. In this episode, we are going to talk about something most moms are not taught, however, they deeply crave, and it's how to receive. Whether it's support, love, compliments, or even rest. Many women are conditioned to give endlessly without being open to the flow of receiving. We're going to talk more about this and how it relates to your energy, pleasure, and feeling more joy in your everyday life. So, when I first got introduced to the energy of and the idea of receiving, I was coaching women. Again, I've been coaching since 2015. I was getting consistent clients. However, my income was at a cap. And I was following this coach, and she was a money coach, and she was always talking about the flow of money. And she held a summit. So a summit is like where all these different speakers come together on one particular topic, and they kind of talk about it in their own way. And there was one particular coach that really stood out to me, and she talked about masculine, feminine energy in a way of women being the receivers and how our biology is set up like this. Women are meant to be the receivers. However, in today's society, women are programmed to overgive, constantly be giving to whether it be our family, our children, our careers, our community, extended people. We're always taught to be giving, and we aren't really taught on how to be receivers. Let me know in the comments if this is true for you. But many women feel more in control when they're doing versus being. Sometimes it feels safer to be over functioning, always be doing and planning and giving. Receiving can feel very vulnerable. Sometimes we don't allow ourselves to have the support. It doesn't always feel safe to allow others to help us and or give us love and affection. Here are some signs that you are deflecting, being in the receiver mode. Here are some signs you are disconnected from your receiving energy. You often deflect compliments. So if someone compliments you on your hair or your outfit or what a good job you did, can you just say thank you? And or do you, if someone says they like your dress, you're like, oh, by the way, I got it at Target. Or you can't just say thank you. You're always deflecting and or have a rebuttal. So someone may say, wow, your hair looks really great today. And you might say, yeah, I didn't really do anything with it today. Or this is totally natural for me. I didn't do much. That is deflecting a compliment. I recently went and asked my Facebook community how they felt when they took time for themselves. And almost unanimously, most of the people in the comments all said they felt guilty for resting. You may struggle to ask for help or even accept people who are offering help. You may feel constantly on the go or like you always have things to do, but struggle to be present. Here is a reflection prompt for you. What do I believe I have to do to get or receive love? What do I believe I have to do to be valuable? Here's a reframe for you. Receiving is not passive, it's magnetic. The feminine receives through beauty, presence, and openness. And you truly cannot manifest if you are not open to receiving. Because receiving, you have created a story in your body that it's not safe to receive. And so you close yourself and your body off from it. In my burnout breakthrough method, I go through this a little bit. We talk about self-care. We also talk about how to manifest with your moon sign. And we talk about the feminine flow and how to tap more into your feminine energy. So if you have not checked that out, that is like one of the most favorite things I've ever created. And right now it is free, although I probably could charge for it. So make sure you go and get that. You get a 3-part video series along with the worksheets. But essentially, receiving is how you replenish your energy. This could be physically, emotionally, and even spiritually. The truth is, aligned women manifest faster, and it's not because of hustle, but it's truly about they receive with ease. So let's talk about the pleasure, presence, connection. Pleasure expands your capacity to receive. This is not always about sex. This could be about joy, your sensuality, and your beauty. Your nervous system needs to feel safe to receive pleasure. Now, you may find yourself, you can think about this in a way that has to do with physical intimacy. For a woman to receive pleasure, she has to be relaxed in her body. If you are too much in your head, you're too stressed out, you're just not into it. And you're not going to be able to receive that pleasure as much as you would if you were just present with your body. And this has a lot to do with the masculine feminine energy, and the feminine craves safety. So you need to feel safe with either the person you're with or just your environment. Presence is the thing that helps you feel fully nourished. So here are some examples of some pleasure practices you can practice daily. A morning ritual. Now, in a previous video, I talked about feminine rituals to restore your energy, and I go more in depth about morning rituals. You can check that out. Sensual movement. And sensual movement is not rigid, it's fluid, like dancing or yoga or just moving your body in a way that feels good. Saying yes to help. Buying yourself flowers. Taking a nap without guilt. So yesterday, as I'm recording this, I'm coming up on my birthday. And yesterday I had a massage. I have a friend that's going through massage school, and she needed, people to come to her house for her to practice on. And so I went and I got myself a massage. And the entire time I was there, I just kept thinking, I'm fully open to receive this. So that is a reframe, something if you have a hard time in your being in your receiving energy, you can just practice saying, I am fully open to receive this. So here's how you can start receiving more today. I want you to be open and aware of how you are not being open to receive. So you may be deflecting compliments, you may be rejecting offers for help, and or just pushing through your fatigue. Now affirm, it's completely safe for me to receive. I'm worthy of being supported. You can start small. Say yes when someone offers to help, whether that's someone offering to help with the dishes or switch to the laundry, and or even someone at the grocery store offering to open the door for you, hold the door for you. Being open to receive in these small ways will prepare you to start opening yourself to receive in bigger ways. What if you scheduled rest in your calendar without needing to earn it? And I want you to do a pleasure audit. Where are you numbing out? And how can you practice mini micro pleasure practices? Here is an affirmation you can use. I open myself up to receive love, support, pleasure, abundance with ease and joy. So I welcome you to open up your journal, start reflecting on where and how you can receive more joy and more pleasure in your day. And I have a brand new free resource for you. It's the 7-day reset. And if you love this and you want more of this on a regular basis and you want more access to me, I welcome you to join the waitlist of the Sacred Alignment Society, where we are going to practice feminine embodiment practices on a regular basis. If you love this video, I would love it if you hit the like button. And if you want more episodes like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode.